Hello. So I think May 20th technically is the beginning of Gemini season. So we're going to get a general energy for what Gemini season looks like collectively. So this is just collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest, blah, 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 blah. So we're either trying to hold on to something we thought was stable, or we are trying to cling to what we already have that has shown to be stable, but in a sense it's still like survival mode. Even though 4 is a number of stability, this is like hoarding your wealth in a way. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Not wanting to work with people, almost like wanting to stick to your own values, or like keep things that you would consider good opportunities or opportunities kind of at bay. Like you're not really telling many people about it at this moment. You could also not wanting, you could be either struggling because you need people to do this venture or this thing, yet you're in this place of not wanting to work with people, or it's not working with other people. Okay, so King of Cups. This is usually, I would usually say it's like, should be considered to be a mature, emotional person, but because you do have a little bit more of the, I didn't know this, but people always say that the King of Cups is kind of wishy-washy with their feelings. It's almost like they're in and out. I didn't know this, like they're have 1 foot on land and 1 foot on the water, in the water. So it's kind of like being between 2 different worlds, or like almost being able to manipulate. It's not a bad energy. This could be a mature, emotionally stable person, but for some reason lately I've been hearing readers read this as, so the Queen of Cups would be considered like the jewel of love, right? The watery, the like nurturer, the lover, whatever. The King of Cups is a little bit more, this is what I want. Could use manipulative behaviors to get there. 9 of Swords. So this is the 5 a.m. card. This is actually also, I've heard before, it's called the like slaying demons in your sleep, because there's sometimes depicted on it like there's usually a dragon, someone fighting a dragon. Obviously these are the original, so I wouldn't have it, but so something is keeping you up. There could be something that like maybe has shown you it is unstable, or even though it was stable in the past, there is this banter or this like struggle between helping other people with that, your emotions and thoughts, and things are keeping you up at night. So you could either be the King of Cups or the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is, to me, if we're talking about Gemini season, we're talking about summer, right? So this energy reminds me of, I'm sorry, I have to say it. This is not gendered, but like a Coachella girl. This kind of would remind me of that, just like free-spirited, doesn't give a shit, you know, could potentially, if they're not in their right power, could be a little bit dramatic, but they're spicy. This is a spicy energy. I love the Queen of Wands. This person can get into trouble for sure, but this is a good time. To me, this is stepping into really being excited about things that are coming towards you, projects and things that may have not been stable or may have not worked out in the past, may have not fulfilled you, even emotionally fulfilled you. They may have kept you lying awake at night. Or this could just be someone coming into your life who is going to show you a good time. This could be you stepping into, like, coming out of your cave, right? Stepping away from this type of sad late night thoughts and stepping more towards, like, looking for emotional fulfillment and excitement this summer, instead of, like, this to me looks like, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but I had this giant idea for this summer that I wanted to achieve, and it would have been great. It would have been a really cool concept, but I'm not going to rush it. And I need other people to do it with me. You know what I mean? This is a project that is going to require financial stability, you know, putting my feet firm on the ground for a little bit to be able to do this venture. So whether or not it's, you know, I'm insomniac, I'm not sleeping very well because all I'm thinking about is I have to go back to work, I have to make money so that I can achieve this goal, right? And sometimes you can't do that, right? So I think what this is telling us is almost release expectations on how fast this will achieve, because you look like you do need other people to do it. So even though you're holding on to maybe a concept or something that you had planned that looked stable, that it could even have been stable, it's just maybe your emotional state or there's fears attached to it. But having the King of Cups here, it's almost like, yes, you might be like you might be in a good place emotionally, but if you don't get help with this, it's going to be a one-man show, or it's going to be like is a tricycle? No, tricycle is not a good example. It would be like what are they called? Those wheels. You're just the one person on the wheel, right? Or a one human show, right? But if you choose to work with other people, it might bring you more emotional fulfillment and fun this summer. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, if you're looking to financially expand, you can do that. But there might be, like, how do I say this? There is always still time to have a good time. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. So this to me is almost like if there was something that you were putting all of your investments into, or you were willing to put all your investments into, that could be some type of almost, sometimes it's not good to go all in. Sometimes it is better to keep one foot on land and one foot in the water, so you can keep kind of a handle on the way that things are processing. Seven of Swords reversed is mental sabotage, or a personal ideology that you almost think you're helping yourself by doing this thing, or doing this verbal action, or saying something to someone, or going and doing it on your own. But you could be sabotaging yourself in the sense that whether or not you can do it alone, it might not be a thing that you should be doing alone. You know what I mean? Like, this is the Pre-Empress card reversed. So this is like a personal fortune, or this is a personal, something you've been building for a very long time. It's almost like you're willing to put it on the line just because you don't want to have to ask for help. Or it could be these thoughts, this thing that you want to do. Other people don't really support, or maybe it's just you projecting, being like, oh, I don't think people support me. You could be like listening to people be like, well, that's a cool idea, but like, would it work? And then what you're hearing is like, you're an idiot. What are you doing? It's your filtering system. But yeah, this looks like you're trying to like get your finances in order for something that you want to invest in. an opportunity that maybe was missed, or maybe you had to miss this opportunity. So the Lover's coming up here. This was feeling a lot more like financial based, but because there are two major arcana humans here, this is a mature, emotional person, or somebody who at least knows the depths of their feelings. This person, the Queen of Wands, is more fun and outgoing and exciting and sociable. She's likable. They're likable. But at the same time, can be dominating, can be like a fury. Might not always do things out of love. They would do it more out of like desire or sensuality, if that makes sense. But there was an opportunity here that was missed. So I don't know if the opportunity was missed, was in a relationship, and you feel like there's some financial, maybe from how you've been feeling about that, there's some financial lack. But this to me looks like staying up at night, feeling like feeling overwhelmed, feeling too many things, not necessarily being able to work with people, or not feeling like you can either bring something to the table, or like other people aren't bringing what you require to the table. So this could be bringing in a lot of resistance, yet you're still kind of holding on to your finances or these opportunities, or you're holding on to something that once was opportunistic or a really great opportunity, yet you're clenching so tight to it, it's almost, you sat down where you are and decided to settle for 4 of coins instead of the 10 of coins or the 10 of cups, right? You've chosen to settle for a, not material, but something that's physically in reality. This is settling in a sense to me. So there is a missed opportunity here that could be these two humans. Yeah, a missed opportunity. So a stable, grounded offer was offered and was not taken, or was never offered but wanted to be offered emotionally. This was a feeling. And the 3 of Swords is the ending of the feeling and the ending of accepting this, or it could be, this could be the ending of feeling like you couldn't do it, or the ending of all of that stress, right? The ending of laying awake at night being like, oh my God, I missed this opportunity. I have to cling on to what I have. I can't, you can't like see the bigger picture. So I think the bigger picture here is, honestly, I personally would just say there's still this, okay, there's love here. There's passion here. There's a missed opportunity. There's a question. This could also just be wanting to have a hot human summer. I'm sorry. I'm 26 next month and I've been watching TikTok, so yeah, that's where we're at. Basically, this is a missed opportunity that is going to come back around to, someone's going to come back around and talk to you about either a financial thing or a long-term offer in a relationship, but it is probably going to be coming from, it's going to happen within Gemini season because this is Lovers, but it could be coming from a water sign or a fire sign. And this missed opportunity could be put up right. You could have your new opportunity.